A big part about 2019 for us was workload point of view was a huge year. Obviously running the Supercar Championship. Dad having a grand idea, taking on this idea of building close enough to 20 of these open wheel cars and buying, I think, 10 TCR cars. I don't know why we did that one year, Dad. It was a great idea, wasn't it?
Fantastic idea. And it still is, believe me.
Right. That buzz at Sandown last year when those S5000s went out there for the first time, and we'd all heard one whizzing around the track, back at Newcastle and Garthgrove, one there for 2018. Various people had done single laps in it, but when we first saw those 15 odd cars lined up there at Sandown, and
it was very
great,
special. Very
got
special.
goosebumps singing about it now. Obviously we had a few weeks off. I've had a couple of new hips, so I'm flying, right?
Just keep flying.
Yeah.
You've seen how I'm going after I had one.
Yeah.
8 years ago.
The boys are back at work. Boys and girls are back at work. Obviously a bit quiet at the minute, but here at GRM at the moment we're sort of running a 5-day fortnight for our workers, sort of getting everything lined up. We're excited to go racing again. I mean, look, that's what we're all about, is motor racing. Everything's polished and prepared.
There's only so much work that we can do because the cars, obviously all our cars, our 5000s and all the TCR cars were prepared and ready for the Grand Prix. The fact is, but we've also got a lot of building and maintenance work to do to keep our team level to the level that we've been operating at for many, many years. So we just want to make sure that when the gates open, we're ready to go, get in there and get serious about it all.
As we come out of this current situation and the coronavirus, it's the situation we've been in, I mean, obviously there's been a health impact to a lot of people, but more so probably in Australia, it's been the economic impact that's probably hit Australia more so than the well-being of people. Not that people haven't been affected, they certainly have, but not to the numbers that we've seen around the world. But coming back into motor racing or any form of sport, I mean, I think the public out there are really looking forward to some entertainment. I think we've seen all the movies on Netflix, we've seen everything that's been on television. When they're looking forward to some real entertainment now, the economy won't be easy, and you need to be able to be versatile, you need to be sharp dollar-wise, you need to be a whole lot of things going for you when you come out of this. And I think with TCR, with S5000, with TA2, those categories that are affordable categories,
exactly right,
are the ones that I think when you come out and you can be quite nimble in the way you go about your race meetings. I really think there's a real opportunity there to grow that fan base. There'll be some real interest in how we go about it.
And a really important part of that is that these cars, unless you crash them, are fairly inexpensive to maintain and can be maintained quite quickly. So you could race every second day if you had to, or every weekend if you had to. This isn't about having to come back, you've done one race meeting, you pull it all apart, you can come home, basically give it a bit of a clean and get ready for the next one. So, the affordability is vital in all this.